Welcome to 2 Minutes Global Market Pulse. Let's dive into today's top overnight headlines from around the world. Elon Musk has slammed President Trump's massive tax and spending bill, calling it a disgusting abomination. Musk warns the U.S. deficit could swell to $2.5 trillion, burdening Americans with unsustainable debt. In energy, U.S. crude inventories dropped sharply by 4.3 million barrels, the biggest decline since November. But gasoline stockpiles surged by 5.2 million, raising questions about fuel demand. The U.S. services sector contracted in May, the first since June 2024. ISM Services PMI dropped to 49.9, with new orders and production both sliding. Tariff uncertainty continues to cloud outlook. AutoShock U.S. light vehicle sales plunged to 15.65 million annual units, the steepest fall in 5 years. Buyers had rushed purchases earlier fearing Trump's import tariffs. ADP data shows U.S. private sector added just 37,000 jobs in May, the lowest in over 2 years. Hiring slowed, but wage growth held firm. In Europe, the ECB is expected to cut rates by 25 basis points, after Eurozone inflation dipped to 1.9%. But rate cuts may pause in July, due to new U.S. tariffs. Eurozone's composite PMI was revised up to 50.2, showing marginal growth. Italy and Spain lead gains, but Germany remains in contraction. In India, the HSBC composite PMI eased to 59.3. Services saw strong hiring and rising inflation, while manufacturing slowed. Australia's economy grew just 0.2% in the first quarter, the weakest in 3 quarters, hurt by weather disruptions and weak consumer spending. Japan's services PMI rose slightly to 51, but demand weakened and job growth hit a 17-month low, amid tariff-driven uncertainty. South Korea's inflation dropped to 1.9%. The central bank may cut rates again. Meanwhile, Lee Jae-myung is set to become the next president. The Baltic Dry Index rose 4.1%, led by surging rates for larger vessels. Shipping demand for coal and iron ore remains strong. Gold climbed toward $3,370 per ounce, as weak U.S. data and rising tariffs spooked investors. All eyes now on Friday's jobs report and Fed reaction. That's your global market pulse in 2 minutes 30. Stay tuned and stay informed with the fellow investor.